Victoria, it's so good to see you and to meet you. I love the new single, Coastin. I want to talk all about it, but before we do, you also have just such an interesting story. So, can you talk a little bit about how you started getting into music?
Well, I will try to summarize it for you, but
Yeah.
I think really it started as a child being around a musical family, and then in high school I started performing more focused on dance, but that built up the confidence and developed my love for music and just hearing a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
So I auditioned to be in a girl group, and I moved to LA to be in that group, and just kept writing and singing and pursuing my career from there.
Amazing. And flash forward to today. I know in February, pretty recently, you became a mama.
I sure
Yes,
did.
congratulations. How's
Thank
she
you.
doing, first of all?
Great. She's
Good.
growing up so fast. She's only 5.5 months, and I'm just already like, oh no, slow down, slow
Oh,
down. So many changes, but she's such a good baby.
oh, our little Pisces queen. How has it been balancing your career and motherhood so far?
It's definitely a challenge. I salute to any mom who's, being a mom is already one job, right? So anytime you add anything additional to that, it's like, hats off to you. Shout out to all the moms out there really, working hard. It's all around about balance. But the smiles that they give you, the giggles they give you, just really you make you forget all of the hard parts of it. So it's been a
Oh, that's incredible. How do you think motherhood might influence your music down the line?
Oh, I'm hearing music so differently now, like
Mhm.
songs that I would listen to and be singing about love to a significant other is now I'm hearing them like about my daughter. Like one
Oh, yeah.
example would be, "You will always be my baby," and that now I'm like, oh, I feel that about my daughter versus like a guy or girl,
Right.
So I'm definitely shifting my perspective about talking about love in song form.
Oh, that's so sweet. I can't wait to see what's to come, now that you're in this new role. But right now, we got Coastin, the new single, which
Yes, yes.
it's such a summer vibe. Like, we needed this summer song, I feel. What was the process like putting this one together, Victoria?
This one was actually done in the opposite setting. We were still in the pandemic, in wintertime, so I really had to take my imagination to the next level and try to put myself in a place that I wanted to be. And this song really took me there. And I was also pregnant at the time, so as much as I may want a cocktail, I can't have that. So I'm just, imagining, and I think coasting is this world that I think we've manifested today. Now we can kind of enjoy it a little bit more safely, going out or driving along the coast or wherever, any body of water, sunset, sunrise, whatever is beautiful to you in the summertime. I feel like this song gives you that energy.
100%. And is this expected to be on that second part of Jaguar that's anticipated?
Yes, yes, this is going to be on Jaguar Part 2.
Awesome. So, what can we be told about the part two?
You know what? There's so much music,
Hmm.
and I just want, to put out the best of the best. And that's a hard thing to do. I'm always writing songs and trying to top the things I've done before. So I'm definitely working on it. We have a full body of work done, but it's just me nitpicking and being like, how can I make things better? What can I perfect? So it's coming very soon. I just don't have a date yet, but as soon as I do, I would love to just scream it at, I'm gonna be so excited to tell everybody.
Yes, hey, it's something to look forward to and to know that like you have it, you're just kind of fine-tuning the details. That's so great.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. Of course. I gotta say, I recently saw the spread you did for Paper Magazine. The
Oh,
pictures are amazing. What was that experience like?
thank you so much. That was actually last year, and I was also pregnant. So like at that,
Really?
yeah, I was probably like maybe 3 months or so,
Wow.
if I can remember correctly.
Hmm?
My brain messes with dates and stuff. At the time, I was so like worried because I hadn't announced yet, and I was like, I wonder if people can tell. And now I'm looking back, like, girl, you still look so tired, so
Yes.
tired. You hadn't popped yet. But it was a really fun experience. Just trying to challenged myself diving into different elements of fashion, trying a new hair color. That was a fun one.
Yes, the pictures came out incredible, which is like as expected because you're beautiful and Paper Magazine always kills it, but
Oh,
those were
thank
really
you
great.
so much. You're so sweet.
So sweet, Victoria. You really kind of remind me of like a female Neo because not only do you write so many songs for yourself, but you have a whole catalog of hits that you've written for other people as well. Is there a song that you've written for someone else that means the most to you?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I think there's a song that I wrote for Ari called Be Alright. And
Yep.
just the title alone, I feel like it's a recurring theme that I have to remind myself and I see that the world needs. It's like no matter what, everything's gonna be okay. And I think that song, the sentiment of the song really means a lot to me. But it's so hard. They all have different meanings at different times and values. So that's what I love about songwriting is just being able to write these things that you need right at the moment that you need them, like at the certain time. It just, really resonates with different people. And music is supposed to be the soundtrack to some important moments of our lives. So it's really an honor for me to be able to even do that.
Absolutely. I love that you brought up Ari too because I was actually about to ask you, you've written for Ari, you've toured with her, you guys have become friends. How did that friendship begin?
It actually began in the studio. Um, we had so much chemistry working together, and the friendship just kind of leaked over into real life, and in a lot of ways now outweighs the music. It's just like we hang out more than we write. It's just that's my sister, my family forever. So it's really cool that you can meet some, like, she feels like a friend, a soulmate friend to me. It's really cool that you can meet someone while doing something you love. It's just like the stars align for you guys to just be in each other's lives, and I know we'll be there till 100 and some change.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
love it.
Oh, that's such a beautiful thing. And of course, in addition to the songs you've written, you have so many amazing collaborations for yourself, MGK, Ty Dolla Sign, all sorts of tracks. Is there anyone else on your dream list of people you would love to have a song with?
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah, I do. I really, um, as a rapper, it would be Drake for sure.
Yes.
He's just a genius, incredible.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on my dream list, maybe this lifetime, maybe not, Beyonce, and Sade. I also love Janet, and I would love to do anything with her as well. So, my fingers are crossed, my hands are praying. So,
Yes. And we're manifesting it. We're just putting it out there.
yeah.
So I have no doubt that'll come to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A few years ago, I'm probably dating myself. It was more than a few, but I remember I saw you open for Fifth Harmony back in the day.
God, you were there.
I was there, and your energy was. That's when I became a fan. I was like, this girl can dance and sing simultaneously, which is hard to do. Do you have any other performances coming up?
Yeah, there are some performances coming up. I mean, depending on safety, that's something that's always on my mind. But there's a Day in Vegas festival coming up. And then I also plan to tour 2022.
Yes. Oh, that's
So
what I love to hear.
I cannot wait. Literally, when you have the opportunity to do something and then it kind of, you can't for a year, like, through the year we had, everything means 10 times more now. It's like so much more exciting. The anticipation, the appreciation for it, like you just won't take it for granted ever.
100%. If the past year and a half has taught us anything, it's got to be we cannot take anything for granted. You never
Right?
know.
You just don't know.
Mhm.
You don't know. And I feel, that lesson is still lingering, with everything happening in the world. You just live your life, put your phone down, enjoy the moment, that's what we need to be doing for sure.
Absolutely. A couple of weeks ago, I saw a tweet from you that went kind of viral. I'm going to just paraphrase it because, we're not gonna take anyone's time, but it says I'm cute on the outside, but very much struggling to figure this life thing out on the inside. And I saw that weeks ago before I even knew this was happening. So I feel like this moment is meant to be because that resonated with me and a lot of people.
Yeah.
What inspired you to put that out there?
I really just want to be open with people. I know that there's a lot of instances where social media can make things look easier than they are, which gives false hope to everyone watching you. And so I just want to try and maintain honesty on my platforms and so that people feel like they're not alone. Because sometimes I'll see a tweet and I'll be like, "Oh, that's so crazy you feel that way," and everything looks perfect for you because I feel that way too, and it kind of lets this guard down that maybe we sometimes have, and this habit of comparison and everything. So I think it's important and strong to be vulnerable, especially on social media, and allow people to know that it's okay to feel not good sometimes.
Right. I love that you put that out there and was vulnerable because that means a lot to your fans to know that they can relate to you in that way because, like you said, everyone feels that way sometimes.
Right, right. It's a human thing.
Exactly. Absolutely, Victoria. Well, here in the state of Maine, our state motto is the way life should be. So I want to know, according to you, what is the way life should be?
Um, I think the way life should be is full of happiness. Um, there's a lot of things that we put on our list of goals as kids and stuff, and sometimes they can be materialistic. I want a house, I want a car, and sometimes we forget about the simple happiness and freedom that we feel when we're happy. And more than anything, that's always a goal of mine to find the happy place. And wherever that is for you, live your life right there.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. And I hope we get you back here in Maine one of these days, maybe on the Jaguar tour.
I would love that. I
Yeah.
would love that.
We would love to have you, girl. And until then, we're looking forward to the new music. And I'm just going to keep streaming coasting till the day I die.
Thank you. I
Thank you so much for your time. It was great to meet you. Until we meet again.
Nice to meet you too.
Take care, Victoria.
Too.